Welcome to Exhibitor Lounge, sponsored by ExhibitEdge.com. Now, I'm your host and your trade show mixologist, Michael Gray. Here each week you receive simple, practical, and proven tips to improve your trade show marketing strategy and get better results while maximizing your budget. Okay, the latest craze in computer ports and connections is the HDMI port and cables. Now, they're thinner and much easier to use than VGA or DVI. Now, the most significant advantage is they also carry an audio signal through the same cable as the video signal. Basically, you get two in one. Now, I need to clarify that HDMI is not the latest, but it is the latest craze. So what is HDMI, and why did we need this type of connection? Okay, HDMI stands for High Definition Multimedia Interface. Now, HDMI is the direct digital replacement of the analog signal. HDMI ports and cables became popular with the advent of HD TVs. Now, these TVs require a lot of bandwidth to keep up with the information that they can process, which provides that killer picture that you see. Basically, HD TVs require more data and need it a lot faster than standard televisions. The HDMI port and cable was the answer to that need. So what can HDMI do besides transmitting more data and faster speeds? HD TVs can process a progressive signal instead of the older interlace signal. Basically, an interlace signal means that each piece of a moving image is really only half a picture. But the picture changed so fast that your brain could not tell the difference. A progressive signal means that each frame of the moving image is a whole picture. HDMI-ready DVD players and TVs can process these progressive signals much faster and with minimal transmission loss. Now, Blu-ray players use optical discs, which beg for HDMI technology. Now, the same HDMI cables can also transmit 8 different kinds of uncompressed audio, up to 7.1 surround sound. So when you ask why these cables cost so much, well, this should help you understand what goes into each HDMI cable. Now, both HDMI and DVI use a processing system called TMDS. Now, TMDS stands for Transition Minimized Differential Signaling. It's just a way of moving information from one place to another. It encodes a signal to protect it from degrading as it moves down the cable. When the TV or monitor decodes the signal, it will know how to compensate for any signal loss. Because HDMI and DVI use the same protocol, you can use a passive adapter to connect an HDMI cable to a DVI port. Now, a passive adapter is just a cable or connector with different plug-ins. HDMI also has the ability to protect data from piracy. It uses high bandwidth digital copy protection, which you know as HDCP. HDMI cables are rated as either Category 1 or Category 2. Now, Category 1 cables will work on shorter lengths for 1080p content. When using a cable longer than, say, 5 feet, a Category 2 cable should be used. Now, an HDMI 1.3A Category 2 cable is defined as high speed. Now, a high-speed cable will allow for longer cable lengths with less signal loss for 1080p content. High-speed cables should always be used for 4K monitors, 3D, deep color, and Blu-ray. Category 2 cables have a larger gauge and they're just built better. Now, more expensive does not always guarantee better quality. A lot of time you're paying for the packaging, not just the cable. Now, you can't go wrong as long as the HDMI cable has these three features. One, certified HDMI. Two, it's just quality materials. And three, it's rated as Category 2 or high speed. After that, just look for the best price. Now, there are 5 different types of HDMI cables. Choose the one that works for your device. They are 1, standard, 2, standard with Ethernet, 3, standard automotive, 4, high speed, and 5, high speed with Ethernet. Now, personally, I wouldn't pay extra for the Ethernet feature right now, as there's really no need for a networking connection for what an HDMI cable is typically used for. Hey, as always, please respond with your questions or comments and let others know about exhibitorlounge.com. We'll see you next week. Until then, I'm your host, Michael Gray, telling you, relax in the Exhibitor Lounge.